I see you work that spirit tunnel too.
Oh, I didn't know because I was like, when did you have time to rehearse this? Like, it was so beautiful. No, truly. I was like, they had me so pumped up. It was so lovely.
Because we couldn't wait to see you and have you here, so thank you for being here. We love having you here, right? It's my buddy. I love me some Dove. Okay, so Dove, let's get into this. So recently, not too long ago, I tried this like trend, apparently with brownies and ranch sauce. And I heard, Me and Coco Jones right here trying it, that you came up with that. Can you please elaborate?
Okay, you guys, I have to solidly debunk this because it's really like sort of taken over my life. I need to be completely honest. This is not something that as an adult I can stand behind.
Okay. This is good to know.
This is an accidental combination that happened when I was like 8 years old. Wow. That I was eating, you know, an 8-year-old diet of like carrots and ranch dressing.
Okay.
And then there was a brownie that was on the same plate, and they touched like barely. And as an 8-year-old, logically, I was like, they're all great things.
Okay.
And so I took the bite, and I remember being like, oh, not as bad as I thought. And someone asked me about like an odd flavor combination, I don't know how long ago, so long ago, and I just mentioned being like, I remember that wasn't that bad. And I have people showing up at hotels now with like ranch dressing and brownies being like, your diet for you. And I'm like,
wow. So it's on your rider.
Yeah, it's on my rider. No, but it's nothing I would recommend to anyone. I really need people to stop asking me.
Man, Dove, I wish you would have told me that before we tried it.
I didn't mean to start this train. I want to get off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll check first next time. But I want to check into this new single of yours, Too Much. Tell us about it. Oh, this is fierce.
Thank you. Yeah, so Too Much was a song off of my new album. We wrote it at like the 75% mark when I had really fully embraced dance music and pop. And we were having so much fun, and it was a concept I'd had for a very long time, sort of based on this lifelong experience that I feel like a lot of women have, of this sort of invisible, ever-present commentary about being too much, like just too loud, too outspoken, too energetic, too dominating the space, which is like something that I feel like men never get this accusation.
You're right about that.
Dominating the space, right?
We agree with that.
And it was also something just like intrapersonally, like I felt it was very relevant in the culture, and I felt like it was a great message to be like, what a weird thing to tell someone that they're too much. It's almost like a compliment that it's a really backhanded compliment, right? Because I think in a lot of ways it can be seen as positive. Like, you know, it's basically you're very shiny. Like that's kind of how I've started to view it. But I had a lot of experiences where I myself was told by partners or or by people in my life that, like, you know, I had an experience once that really struck me, and I think maybe started this feeling that I really internalized, where I'd had this beautiful night with so many of my friends, and I felt it was one of those magical nights that you have with your people that you remember forever, like a core memory. And I got in the car with my then partner, and I remember so vividly I said, wasn't that such a beautiful night? And he said, you know, people really like you better when you talk less.
What?
I just remember thinking, wow, is that right? Yeah, I really internalized that. And then I think over the years, like when you go from being a child to adulthood, you shrink yourself, you learn these lessons, those memories get replaced by fears. And recently, I just sort of, in the last 2 years, I've done a lot of work on myself, and I started to kind of embrace my muchness.
Yes, right? I like how you said that. Embrace your muchness.
Embrace your muchness.
Take that power back. That gave me chills hearing you say that. So many are going to be inspired by that.
Well, I think also, like, I find it so attractive when someone is in the fullness of who they are.
Yes.
I always think it's so beautiful, and I'm drawn to it. I think it's magical. It's like the best part when you see a person who is so expressive, and I think they're not, you know, I think there's this sort of a cultural belief that if someone is a lot of themselves, there's less room for others, and that's not true. All of my friends are the main character. of their life, my life. Like, I really think that healthy people make each other bigger and better. And if someone is trying to tell you that they love you on one hand, and then on the other hand saying like, but I would love you a little bit more if you were a little more or a little less this, it's
That's
like,
a red flag. Don't change
it's not
me.
a math problem that adds up, right?
Yes, yes, well said. Get him, Dove. Woo. Okay, now if you gave us that single, I know we're gonna get like a new album. Any new like albums soon?
Yeah.
We want to know.
Album soon?
Yes, like
Yes, I have actually it's wild to say this after how long I've been releasing music, but I have my first ever full-length studio album coming this year.
I can't wait.
I'm excited.
We're excited because, you know, we could never get too much of you. So we want all of that and then some. Keep it coming.
Thank you.
And then I hear you got a new man in your life, huh? Tell us about that. How did y'all meet?
It's true. It's we met at the 2022 VMAs actually, but it was really casual. Like it was.
Okay.
I love this. Full conversation. We met in passing because he's in a band and the band and I were up for the same award. And so you always end up meeting, you know, the other people who are up for the same award. We did this collab virtually. He was in Rome and I was in LA, and we never met again. And then at the 2023 VMAs, we had something to talk about, right?
Yeah.
So we started talking about the collab and everything like that, and then it was just very apparent that there was, you know, both of us were in very different places in our lives, and everybody was single, and he basically, long story short, he asked me out. We've been together for 1.5 years. We're madly in love. It's great.
I'm just so proud of you, Dove. Oh, I love you so much. You do it all. I remember when we first met, I was like, this girl is a whole star. And to see you just doing your thing is so inspiring to witness and watch.
Oh,
and as I say, to look you upside your head. I'm happy you're here, girl. Okay.
I'm so happy to be here, honestly.
Not only do you have music, but you also have a new show coming out soon. Tell us about that.
Yes, yeah. So we did this show, 56 Days, based on the novel of the same name. We shot it last year from like June to October. It was a very intense experience, and I'm really excited for everyone to see. It's a thriller. It's going to be my first time ever actually playing my own age.
That's fun.
I'm excited about that. It's like something I'm truly excited about. And it was such an amazing script and such a great character, and I can't say too much about it, but I'm really thrilled, and I hope everyone loves it when it comes out.
We will, because we love you. Yes, we do. As I said, I think we've known each other for at least almost 10 years, right?
10 years, isn't that wild?
Yes, we were in Hairspray Live together years ago. So it's like, oh, my babies, we all growing up, and it's just amazing. So I love having you here. So I want to play a little, have a girlfriend moment with you. Are you down?
Moment.
Y'all mind if we have a little fun for a second? Okay. This should be fun, though.
Okay.
So tell us this. Okay. Last show, a movie that made you cry.
Okay, this is funny. We're rewatching Lost right now.
Oh.
I've never seen Lost. I didn't grow up with cable. And so I'm experiencing Lost for the first time. And we're on season 2. It was either like the end of season 1 or season 2. We're really binging it. Where the couple that was on the other side of the island got reunited, and I was sobbing.
Aww.
Sobbing. I can't take it. I love love.
I love that you love love.
I love
and that
love.
makes you emotional.
Yeah.
Okay. Last time you showed me one of your tattoos, because I see you got quite a few, but what's the first tattoo you ever got?
The first tattoo I ever got was a Capricorn sign on my hip when I was 14. Bad. Bad. But it was something that I did actually because, and this is so silly looking back, but my best friend who, like when you're 14, they're your world. My best friend knew someone with a tattoo gun.
What?
Yeah. Terrible. I was like Little Miss Introvert. I didn't go out. I had my one best friend, and I didn't do anything. I was not a bad kid whatsoever. But she really wanted a tattoo, and she was so afraid to do it because she passed out like with too much pain. So I was like, okay, I'll go first. Like, I don't know, I just wanted her to be comfortable. So I got the tattoo first to report back how bad it was.
See, she's a really good best friend. That's the credit I'm giving there, Dove. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one.
Okay.
Because I'm so not. Are you the type of person to answer unexpected FaceTimes?
You know, I think I am.
You are?
But only because I'm a terrible texter.
Really?
So like my texts will really add up. And so then when someone FaceTimes me, I'm like, all right, fair enough. And so I have to answer. So I am a regular FaceTime answerer, kind of no matter what.
Well, okay. I'm happy to hear this and learn. I'm glad you're here, because other than that, we'll never catch up, because I don't answer FaceTimes and I love texts.
Yeah, and I respect it. It makes a lot more sense.
Yes.
I can't really justify it.
Okay, well then that means you gotta come back and see us. Will you come back again to see us? We love having you so much.